Huge snub to Montecito. Haz&Meg torn apart with dirty plot returning to UK for trashy Duke's project. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are expected to return to the United Kingdom in the spring to work on the Duke's project. Because the Duke of Sussex is competing in the Invictus Games in the Netherlands, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are expected to return to the UK in the spring. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped down as senior royals nearly 2 years ago and relocated to the United States. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, they have been unable to return to the UK as a family, though Harry made 2 brief trips last year, one for his grandfather Prince Philip's funeral and the other with Prince William for the unveiling of the Princess Diana statue. Meghan and her son Archie, on the other hand, have not visited the United Kingdom since the move, and their daughter Lilibet has never been. Lilibet has also yet to meet any of her father's side of the family, including her grandparents Prince Charles and Camilla, and great-grandmother, the Queen. Pod Save the Queen is hosted by Anne Gripper and features Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Mr. Myers pointed out that Harry will be going to Northern Europe for the Invictus Games this year, which is scheduled to take place between May 29 and June 5. Sick and injured military personnel and veterans compete in adaptive sports in the Games, which were founded by Harry himself. They were supposed to take place in The Hague in 2020, but COVID-19 forced them to postpone the event twice. There will be a date overlap with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee weekend, which the Sussexes are expected to attend, if the Games go ahead this year and do not have to be postponed again. Mr. Myers argued that if Harry is in Europe anyway, he is likely to go and visit his family. What's more, Meghan and the children are also expected to attend the Invictus Games, which would mean they will likely accompany Harry to the UK. It's been a busy year, Mr. Myers said, and it's probably a good time to let this year go, see what happens in the new year, and hopefully we'll see them back in the UK. Because Harry is competing in the Invictus Games, in May to June, one would assume he will return to see his family. And again, one would assume Meghan will come to the Invictus Games as well, with the children. So, I think that that's probably a fair bet to say that we may see them in the springtime next year. But who knows? When Meghan and Harry first stepped down from their royal roles, they said they would split their time between the UK and North America. However, as their decision came just as the pandemic rocked the world, they have not been able to travel as freely as they would probably have liked. This means they have spent 100% of their time in California instead of splitting. However, as the world gets to grips with how to handle COVID and travel restrictions ease, they are expected to spend more and more time in the UK as well. In other news, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have reportedly been invited to a low-key banquet for the Queen's upcoming Platinum Jubilee celebrations. This claim has been brought to light by royal commentator Neil Sean in his new YouTube video. I'm sure that Her Gracious Majesty the Queen would have enough people helping to serve the teas and possibly clearing up at Windsor Great Park, who knows, and you can only imagine what on earth they could possibly offer. I don't mean that in a cruel way, but you know it's going to be very difficult for Her Majesty the Queen and of course, His Royal Highness Prince Charles and Princess Anne. What could they offer? That would take away a lot of focus away from the Queen. What I'm suspecting is there will be some kind of banquet, perhaps low-key, that they possibly could get invited to. What we do know, however, is their diaries are remaining free.